Hello, my name is Olufemi Nasa. You're welcome to my channel. Please, if you're just joining me for the first time, consider subscribing because I'll surely appreciate. And for those that have been our members for a very long time, you're welcome. So, into this video, I'm going to be sharing with us how you can get a free accommodation as an international student in the UK, as well the new development that is occurring right now as a result of scrapping the 20 hours a week for international students and making them to work full time. So, stay tuned to the very end as I'm going to be sharing good nugget for you to rely on. So, as we know that according to the news that has recently just been out, I want to read the news for us so that we get what we are talking about. And the news says the UK government is considering plan to increase the number of hours international students are allowed to work from 20 hours per week to 30 hours. As the Times reports, ministers are considering making these changes or completely removing the working time limit in an effort to fill job vacancies in the United Kingdom. Among other things, ministers have discussed ways to encourage students to find more part-time jobs in retail and hospitality. Wow, this is a no-brainer. This is fantastic. This is a news I believe that a lot of students they've been waiting for, and yet the news has arrived. So they are making plans to boost the economy. Definitely, they want to boost the economy. They want people to work more so that job availability or opportunity are going to be there. Students are going to be able to work more, and then it will eventually boost the economy. So why they are planning in this sense is going to be beneficial for students, those that are really struggling badly, because the way it is right now, students even want to go back home because they cannot afford the living cost in the UK. Everything is has skyrocketed up. We see that the cost of living has gone up drastically. You go to shops right now, things are so expensive. You try to rent an accommodation, it's so expensive. So students cannot cope with just 20 hours. Hence, most of them they are giving up, they're going back home because there's no way they can be able juggle the working hours, the minimum working hours of 20. I mean, the maximum working hours of 20, as well as doing the uni life. They can't really afford it. So with this type of news, this is a great news for them because now they are not going to be struggling with accommodation. They are not going to be struggling with tuition fee. They are not going to be struggling with living expenses, bills here and there. So they will have more money to spend in the economy, and eventually it will boost the economy as well. They will have a life to themselves because we've heard that students right now, because of the working hours, they are kind of stranded. Most of them they are sleeping in churches. Most of them they are sleeping in shops. Most of them they are just sleeping in a corner wherever they find, befitting for them at the moment, which is not good. But with this kind of news, I think it's going to change their life drastically, no doubt. So this is a great news for them, and I'm so happy and I'm glad that it's going to change their life. So another thing that I feel that made the UK economy or the UK government to consider that made them to consider changing this working hours is not only that they feel is going to help their economy, but as well help the economy in the sense that a lot of people are going to fancy, or they're going to like the fact that they can come to the country and secure a job as well as to study, because our international students contribute a lot of money to the UK economy because of them coming to the UK to study. It is huge. They pay about 11,000 plus for a section, which is good, which is good money to for the UK economy to really grow. So that being said, let's go to the real thing in all this news that we're talking about. Remember, If you look at the title of this video, it says that you can get a free accommodation. And when I introduced this video, I told you guys that you guys can get a free accommodation. People don't know how to go about things. That's why sometimes they find it very difficult. I'm going to show you how you can go about this thing and get a free accommodation. Yes, free accommodation. There's no gimmicks about it. You are definitely going to get a free accommodation. That I can assure you. So, what you want to do to get a free accommodation is that you want to secure a job. Want to secure a job. Secure a job in the sense that you want to look for a job of a caretaker. A caretaker job, usually what they do is that they look after buildings or houses or hostels for students, and in that sense they tend to be able to secure a place in that in the building or in the environment that they are taking care of. So while they are taking care of this environment or this building or these hostels, they secure a place there. Sometimes it can be 100% free, as long as you explain to the employee and the employer and say that there's no way I can be commuting from my house to this place. So can I just get a place? And sometimes they'll give you a place there, and that's where they will pay you as well. So that is a great way to secure free accommodation. And sometimes some might say, okay, they're not going to give you as as free of charge. Maybe you need to pay a little money just to secure the place. Which for me, I think if you consider the rate at which houses are being rented in the UK right now, you get houses for 400, 500, 600, 700 pounds. That is huge. But imagine you getting a place for about £100, or even you don't have to pay anything. I think that is no brainer. So you want to get in there, look for a caretaker job, and that is a way to go for you to secure a place for you to live. You secure a place free of charge for you to live, as well as for you to study. Another way you can get a free accommodation is to look for a job as like a carer job, living in carer. Living in carer, these are jobs that you can live with the patient, the people that you're taking care of. It's free of charge. They pay a huge amount of money. Some pay up to about 2,000 plus, 2,000 plus a month, and you are getting free accommodation, free electricity, everything free. All you have to do is to live in with this carer, this patient, for you to care for their primary needs, and look after them as well. You can also do your university, or your course or your study that you've come to the UK to do. So it is a great way for you to actually go about this thing. You just need to know where this information is hidden. Like I've just told you, two ways you can secure a place for free of charge. Secure a place free of charge. So you just want to dig in there. For those of us that are struggling in terms of accommodation, you don't have a place to stay. So look for a caretaker job, or look for a living in carer, a job. That is a two jobs that's given to you right now for you to look into. So I hope that the news of the working hours changing, you're glad about it, and I'm happy that this news is changed. And I hope that in the future you guys find it's a permanent thing, so that you guys don't go back to the same uh, slum that you were before, so that things can move on really well for you guys. So thank you guys for being part of this channel. Please, like I said before, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly do, because I'm going to be releasing new updates about immigration to the UK, about to the US, about to Canada, and updates about lifestyles, and basically in general, I'm going to be talking about things that has to do with UK, abroad, and all of that. So thank you for being part of this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. So take care for now. Bye.